that is name. Okay, so I'll be taking you us through some of look at this Dwebuchi. Dwebuchi means I'm sorry. Meguanshi, which is it's okay. So I'm just trying to just bring us through what just to have a feeling of how Chinese is like. So the structure of Chinese syllables, we always have in every Chinese syllable, it's divided for every Chinese syllable. It's divided into three parts, and those three parts we have the initials, the finals, and the tones. Coincidentally, Chinese language is just like in Yoruba language in the Western Nigerian Western Yoruba language, which is we have Yoruba language too is a tonal language. Chinese language is also a tonal language, whereby you have some words that are having the same spelling but having different meanings. So the reason why I'm just trying to take us through this introduction of understanding the phonetics is for us to have like an understanding of what we should expect from words when we see them. Because if we go through taking us through the greetings, you might get confused. So, and in the initial sounds are like the consonant sounds. So we have in the initial sounds, I'm going to just rush us through this, which is bo, po, mo, fo, de, t, n, l, g, k, h. So just look at this bo, po, mo, fo, de, t, n, l, g, k. So this is like using like the H factor. This is h. So these words are grouped to these words these words are grouped these words are grouped to sound like English phonetic sounds. So this group from here down to this point are grouped to sound like English phonetic sounds. So this is like a division of the Chinese like I can say like the Chinese alphabet, but I don't usually like to say call it the Chinese alphabet. You can call it like the Romanization of Chinese characters, which is called pinyin. So that is what we're talking about. That is pinyin. So pinyin is just like the official phonetic system for the Chinese characters. So we have like for the initial part, that is for every Chinese character. For every Chinese character, it's divided to three parts, which is the initials, finals, and the tones. Taking us back to ni hao. Look at ni, and this is how. This is ni, and this is how. So this is ni, this is how. Ni is having an initial, is having a final, and it's having a tone. Let's look at this together. Ni is having an initial. The initial is the consonant sound, and ni n is the consonant sound. E is the final sound, and it's also having a tone. Every Chinese character has an initial, has a final, and also a tone. So now taking it also to another different character, which is dui bu chi. Dui bu chi. Dui bu chi means sorry. So dui bu chi, for each syllable in this word, we are having it. Each syllable has initial, it has final, and it also has tone. Initial, final, and tone. Let's take out due. Let's take due as a syllable. Due is having one initial and has two finals. One initial. Initial is like the consonant sound and two finals. Bu, one initial, one final. So this is just like making us to have an understanding of what is to be expected. So for every taking us back, pin it's just like it's like a system designed for English language and other Latin language speakers to understand Chinese language. For example, German language, French language, Spanish, Latin, um, um, uh, Portuguese use pinyin to understand the Chinese character, because it's just like they are in Latin, just this a romanization, just like a romanization of the Chinese character. So this the first part of the Chinese. For every Chinese syllable, it must have an initial, it's having a final, and it's having a tone. So this is the initials. The first set of initials are these initials that sound like English sound. I'll share the slide. So this is the bo, po, mo, fo, do, to, no, lo, go, ko, and we're having the other ones that it's having sounding as if there is a T behind the these ones. So this is like a map for this. So I'm having like the map for every of these um let of every of these sounds. This is like a T, 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 T. This is like a chi, chi. So for every Q, this is Q in English but chi in Chinese language. Q in English, but chi, 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 chi. And for X, X in English, but chi, 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 chi. So it's pronounced with an invisible T behind actual English phonetic sounds. And Q is pronounced as chi in Mandarin. All right, so the next group of initial is the ZH. I'm very sure that there are some times we would have seen words with having ZH in Chinese language and we called it Zo, which is wrong. For example, we have Guangzhou, which I see a lot of English speakers calling Guangzhou Guangzhou. You even see BBC broadcasters and even international news channel broadcasters calling it Guangzhou, which is Guangzhou. ZH is pronounced as J. The CH is pronounced as Ch. The SH is pronounced as Sh. The R is pronounced as R. The Z is pronounced as Z. And the C is pronounced as T. And the S is pronounced as the English S. And the Y is pronounced as E. And the W is pronounced as we. And the Y is as in yam and we as in one. So when we understand this, you can you can proceed in understanding how to make to pronounce it well. And if the pin pronunciation is perfect, then I'm very sure you would have a smooth journey learning Chinese language. Then moving from the initials, we're going on to the finals. Then the finals are having the five vowels in English with an additional vowel which is having like a two dots. All right, so this is a, o, e, u, 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 u. You can see my mouth. Wait, you can see my mouth, which is u, 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 a, e, o, u, 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 u.